Sam Goodman has once again sustained another injury, or the same injury, I'm not too sure, and now has pulled out the fight against the Monster. Is this a good thing? Maybe. This is what I want to talk about. Let's dive in. Sam Goodman was initially supposed to take on the Monster on Christmas Eve. However, that got postponed due to an eye injury, a cut eye injury. But lucky for Sam Goodman, he was given a second chance and offered to fight a month later against the Monster. And he obviously took this offer up. However, he just recently sustained either another injury or has a recurring injury from that same previous injury. I'm not too sure, I've heard mixed reports, but either way, he's now no longer fighting the Monster. For me, I was pretty disappointed when I heard this news because I was just setting up for a live stream for this fight. I was trying to organize everything to watch this fight in the live stream and stream it, but then received this news and it put a halt to all that preparation. But for Sam Goodman, I actually think this isn't a bad thing. I was very doubtful him going into the fight with a previous injury, especially a cut against the Monster. And not just the fact that he'd be going into the fight with a previous injury, but the fact that he wouldn't get sufficient training a month leading up to the fight. How are you supposed to have sufficient training leading up to a fight if you have sustained a cut and you're only a month out? You need that sparring. Sparring is very important leading up to a fight, especially when you're a month out. And Sam Goodman not being able to have proper sparring sessions against one of the most dangerous fighters, not just in the division, but the dangerous fighter at the moment, one of the pound for pound best. I don't think it is a smart option going in against the Monster without a full, complete training camp, including proper sparring. So to me, this isn't a bad thing. I think it's actually a relief that he's not going in, not just he's not going against the Monster, but he's not going in against the Monster without a full training camp, considering he wouldn't be able to spar properly because this injury occurred from light sparring. So he obviously tried to get the sparring in, even though it was light, but still gained an injury or re-injured his previous cut. So to me, I think it's not a bad thing that Goodman is not getting in there with Inoue. Inoue will now take on Yan Jun Kim, a South Korean fighter with 21 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws. But for me, Sam Goodman needs to be 100% injury free if he ever wants to fight the Monster. And hey, maybe he won't fight the Monster, but that's not such a bad thing. Just still aim for those world titles because you're in world title contention, and make that your goal. Don't try and go for the best, one of the best pound for pound fighters, because even when you're 100%, he can do some damage. This is unfortunate for Goodman, but hey, he'll recover and fight again in the future soon, hopefully at 100% and ready to go. And hey, it might not be against the Monster, but at least he'll be 100%. But as I mentioned, it's not such a bad thing. He doesn't want to go in against Inoue not being 100%, because Inoue will at the very least just reopen that cut and end the fight early, and at the very most potentially knock you out. So hopefully he has a speedy recovery and we see him in the ring soon. As always, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Do you think that this is a good thing that he's now pulling out of the fight, not going into it 100%, well, what I believe wouldn't be 100%? Are you very disappointed that he didn't get to fight him? I'm disappointed, mainly because of the live stream. But in terms of the Aussie fighter going in not 100%, that's where I'm not as disappointed, I guess. Anyway, leave your thoughts below, and until next time, peace out.
Myths in boxing, highlight real scene, front row seats to the blow by blow scene.